Hello and welcome back to part 2 of the January Blu-ray and DVD updates. I've got quite a few titles to do, so I think this will definitely be 3 parts, might be 4, depending on how many I get through in this video. So my second one of these tonight. This time I'll start with the steelbooks. This 10 first ones are all part of the Warner Brothers range that came out this week, and some of these are already been out in this country, some haven't. Some of them have come out in the US as digibooks, and some of those I have, so I'll just go through these first of all. Okay, the first one is Casablanca. I'm not going to open all these out, so I've got them all sealed in bags, and I've left the back data sheet on for all of these, as I do with most of my steelbooks. This is the same transfer as the original UK Blu-ray release. It does not have the new remastered picture which is on the US disc. Casablanca, and all these have UV codes with them as well, so if you do use the UV, so you can watch all those online. Next one is Ben-Hur. This one is just the film and commentary. It hasn't got the original version on, and it doesn't have any other extra features on. Gone with the Wind. Again, very limited extras on this. It is just basically the film, so there's no bonus disc with any of these. That originally 2 or 3 discs, and they say all these got the original artwork from the posters. Next one is North by Northwest. That's Alfred Hitchcock. There's already been 2 Hitchcock steelbooks come out. There was Psycho, and that was from Universal, I think it was, and Master Cinema released Lifeboat. So I'm hoping that some more of the Hitchcock ones come out on steelbook. I already have this one, and say this is one of the ones that came out as a digibook in America, but don't have that one. And this came out in the 3-disc box set with Dial M for Murder and Strangers on a Train. Next one is a Streetcar Named Desire, and this is one I do have the US digibook of. Now, this one has got some special features on there. Next one is the Maltese Falcon. Again, I have the digibook for that, and it has actually more special features than are here at the moment. These are just the basic few features on there. Next up is Grand Hotel. This won the Oscar, I believe, in 1934. I had this on DVD, but I've never got around to watching it. So now on Blu-ray, I've got a good excuse to watch it. So all the special features are on that one. Next up is the Treasure of the Sierra Madre. That stars Humphrey Bogart. You probably noticed there's probably 2, I think there's 3 Humphrey Bogart films in this collection. So there's the artwork for that one. Most of these are 1 disc, apart from the long films where it's on 2 discs. Next up is Dr. Zhivago, a David Lean film. And that one doesn't look like it has actually any extra features on there, so it's just the film. But I suppose it's more marketed for collectors, so if you do want extra features, then the ones that haven't got it on these steelbooks, it's worth buying the standard releases. Right, the last of these ones is the Jazz Singer. This is again just basic, this 1 disc. It does include the 2nd disc extra features which came on the UK DVD, and also on the US Blu-ray release, nor does it include the third disc on the US release. So it's just the main first disc. So there's 10, and hopefully they'll release some more of these this year. I know Kelly's Heroes, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, and Rebel Without a Cause are due to come out, so hopefully they'll come out later this year and there'll be some more of those titles. Next up, 3 steelbooks. You've probably seen many of the videos, so I'm not going to open these. They're all sealed in the plastic protective sleeves. So that's Lawless. Hoping to watch that sometime next couple of weeks. I've not seen it yet, and you probably won't notice, but there are little bullet holes on the sleeve as well, on the steelbook itself. Next up, it's not actually a title I bought this year. I had it from Play originally, well, 2 copies previously. Both were damaged, they had the knife marks on the side. So this is my 3rd copy. Luckily this was okay. So I'm including it because I had it this year. So I had previously not seen the 3 films for these, so I've watched all these now. I'd already seen the 4th film, so I watched these 3 after. So if you like Bourne films, things like that, I recommend those. Next up is Looper. Again, say this was originally going to be an H&V exclusive, but with the fact they went into administration, this was picked up by other retailers, and I got this one from Amazon. Now there's no inside artwork on this one, and there's quite a few people who have the lenticular sleeve slipcase one, which is actually quite nice, but so I'll collect the steelbooks. Okay, next one is a Master Cinema release, and this is Stanley Kubrick's Fear and Desire. It's his first film. This has already come out in America on Kino. Advantage of this one is it has his first 3 short films: Day of the Flight, Flying Padre, and The Seafarers, and they're in HD. And this is sleeve spine number 51. Next up, another Master Cinema release, and this is the Blue Angel. And this is, I'm trying to focus on there. Probably can't see, it's sleeve spine number 49. Again, quite a lot of extra features on here. I did have the Eureka release of this on DVD from a few years ago. Right, next 3 or 4 titles are all from Artificial Eye. This is Holy Motors, and it's directed by Leos Carax. I think it's the first of his films on Blu-ray. You'll probably be familiar with this. This is the film, it's got Kylie Minogue in here and Eva Mendes. Again, I've not seen this one, but it's one I'm hoping to watch within the next couple of weeks. Next one is another film. It's called 360, and it stars Jude Law and Anthony Hopkins. Again, I'm not too familiar with the story of this, and it's one directed by Fernando Meirelles. So if you're able to say, you can see that City of God, Constant Gardener, 2 of his films he previously directed. Next one is Barbarian Sound Studio, and that's got Toby Jones, and he is working on an Italian horror film, and he is doing all the sound effects. So then I want to see that one, so that's my watch pile. Next up is a film called Taboo. It's not the same Taboo as the one released by Master Cinema, and it's a 2-part film, so both different styles but same director. Next film, this is Nostalgia for Light. These are all New Wave or Verve picture releases, and I got most of these on their website. There was a 30% off sale in January, so about £8 I think I paid for each of these, so it was an absolute bargain compared to what I normally have to pay for them. Next film is Breathing. Just do a few more of this part and then I'll end it here, and I'll do the rest in the next couple of parts. Next film is Sing a Song. That's starring Harry Belafonte, and it's a documentary about him, about his life. And there's 4 left for this part. So I have another one. It's Mother and Child, and it stars Naomi Watts. So there's the back of that. Next film is Straight Heads. This is the re-released version with a different sleeve, and it's got Danny Dyer and Gillian Anderson in. Probably not the best film ever, but it's a lot better than any of his later films, and so it was quite cheap as well, so hoping that'll be worth watching. Next film is Cuckoo with Richard E. Grant in. Again, I've been looking to pick this up and just waiting for the price to drop, so I was able to pick this up about £3 or £4 off Play. And the final film in this part is Vidal Sassoon the movie, and it's again another documentary and sort of the history of Vidal Sassoon, the famous hairdresser, who sadly passed away at the end of last year. So again, if you're interested in sort of documentaries, I'd say worth picking this up. So that concludes part 2. Next couple of videos, well, next part anyway, will be the DVDs there, and might do some more Blu-rays, and then part 4, it looks like there'll be a part 4, will be the rest of the Blu-rays. Probably hopefully go through this a bit quicker, because a lot of them are just either new release or catalogue titles. Trying to keep these videos under 15 minutes, or well, ideally 10 minutes, but 15 minutes, no more. So I'm hoping that 4 parts will be enough. May have to go into 5. It depends how quick I can go through them. So as usual, if you like the video, please rate, comment and subscribe, and leave any messages or any questions in the comments box below, or send me a message and I'll reply back to you.